Good morning, class. Hello. Good,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning. My name is Prataksha, and today I am going to teach you science. So I am going to ask you questions. If you know the answer, please answer it in a complete statement. Okay. So first question is, what do you call the material that is used to make clothing?
The material that is used to make clothing is called fabric.
Okay. Next is, how fabric is made?
Fabric is made by weaving or knitting fibers.
Very good. Next is, name two types of fibers.
The two types of fibers are natural fibers and synthetic fibers.
Correct. So what are natural fibers?
Fibers obtained from natural sources such as plants and animals are called natural fibers.
Correct. So what are animal fibers? Okay, students, today we are going to discuss about animal fibers in detail. Okay, so give two examples of fibers that are obtained from plants.
The two types of fibers obtained from plants are jute and cotton.
Correct. So what are animal fiber? Animal fiber. Fibers obtained from animals are called animal fibers. For example, silk and wool. Like silk is obtained from silkworm and wool is obtained from sheep. So fibers which we get from animals are called animal fibers. So let us discuss about wool. So wool is a fiber that we get mainly from the fleece of sheep, but we also get it from the hair of goat, camel, rabbit, etc. See, this is the woolen fiber like woolen gloves, woolen sweater, woolen socks, woolen cap, woolen scarf. So wool is a good fabric for making clothes. Why it is good? Because it is soft and provides warmth. That is why we wear it in a winter season, because the air spaces between the wool fiber creates an insulating barrier which prevents body heat from escaping. That is why it is good in winter season. Wool has elasticity. That means it is stretchable. We can stretch that wool fiber, and it can be easily dyed in different colors. Like woolen fiber is present in different many colors like red colors, blue, yellow, different fiber. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now tell me, name two animals other than sheep that we get wool from.
The two animals are goat and camel.
Okay. So what is rearing of sheep? Okay. Sheep are reared for their wool in barns or in large open areas by providing them food, shelter, and care. See, in a large a barn or open area, when the sheep are cared by providing them food, shelter, medical care, or care. Okay, so this is called rearing of sheep. So the thickness, length, sheen, strength, and color of hair determines the quality of wool. Like wool which we wear, how much thickness is there, the length of the wool fiber, sheen means shine, or the strength, how strong it is, and the color depends on the quality of wool. So now we know that we get wool fiber from the sheep. So the hairy skin of sheep has two types of fibers that forms the fleece. First one is coat, beard hair, and fine soft under hair close to the skin. But some breeds have only fine under hair. Why they have fine under hair? Because their parents are specially chosen to give birth to sheep which have only soft under hair. So this process of selecting parents for obtaining special characters in their offspring is called selective breeding. Like in this case, the parents are chosen in such a way that the breed has only fine under hair. This is called selective breeding. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what characteristics are used to decide the quality of the wool?
The thickness,
Yes,
length,
yes,
sheen,
yes.
strength, and color of hair determine the quality.
Okay. So tell me how wool is obtained from the sheep? Okay. Production of wool. So for obtaining wool from the sheep, it is a long process. It involves several steps. So first step is shearing. The removal of fleece or hair from the sheep's body is called shearing. As you can see in the picture. And this can be done by razor. So when the hair is removed from the sheep's body, it is called shearing. Now, after shearing, now this hair is washed to remove the dust, dirt and grease. So this process, second step is your scouring. The process of washing the sheared fleece with soap water to remove dust, dirt and grease. And this can be done by hand also or by machine. Okay. Now, after washing, third step is grading. So in grading, basically in this step, sorting is there. Means separating the fleece based on the quality of fiber. Like the soft, fluffy fibers called burrs are removed and the good quality are kept. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, fourth step is carding. Now the washed graded wool is straightened and passed through the machine. Now after washing and sorting, now the wool is straightened and this can be done by the machine. After the straightening, fifth step is dyeing. Adding color to the wool fiber is called dyeing. Now in this step, color, like if you want red color, blue color, yellow color. So in this process, dyeing is there. So after 9, next step is spinning. Spinning, now the fibers are spun into a long thread called yarn. This is the yarn. Like here it is black in color, pink, orange, brown, purple. Is it clear? Is there any problem in the steps?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now tell me, why do we wear woolen clothes?
We wear woolen clothes in winter season.
Very good. So name the different types of wool fibers. So types of wool fabric. So now we know that uh, we obtained wool from sheep, but we also get wool from yaks, llamas, and alpacas. Alpacas is the camel's belongs to the camel family. So first is we get cashmere fiber, a rare fine soft wool from the Kashmiri goat. So this is now the cashmere is obtained from the hair of Kashmiri goat. So it is used to make pashmina shawl. Next is mohair. Mohair is obtained from the fleece of Angora goat. Now, mohair is obtained from the Angora goat, hair of the Angora goats. It is fine, soft, strong, lustrous, and warm. Next is Angora wool. Now, Angora wool is obtained from the Angora rabbits. That means hair of the Angora rabbits. It is very fine and fluffy wool. So, this is the Angora rabbit. From this hair, Angora wool is obtained. Next is camel wool is soft and warm. It is used to make coats, jackets and sweaters. The fine hair of camel is blended with fine wool to create fabric. So from the hair of camels, camel wool is obtained. Next is alpaca fiber is light weighted and strong. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see how much we have learned today. So first question is, what are animal fibers?
Fiber obtained from animals are called animal fiber.
Very good. Next question is, name 5 animals from which wool is obtained.
5 animals from which wool is obtained are first sheep, second goat, third
Yes,
camel,
yes,
fourth rabbit, and the fifth yak.
very good. Third is, what is selective breeding?
The process of selecting parents for obtaining special characters in their offspring is
Yes,
called the selective breeding.
very good. Next is, name the steps involved in the processing of wool.
The steps involved in the processing of wool are:
Yes.
first, shearing;
Yes.
second, scoring; third, grading;
Hmm.
fourth, carding;
Hmm.
fifth, dyeing; and sixth, spinning.
Very good. Next is, which fiber is used to make the world famous pashmina shawls?
The Kashmiri fiber is used to make the world famous pashmina shawls.
The Kashmir is used, Kashmir fiber. Okay.
Yes,
Repeat it.
ma'am. The Kashmir fiber is used to make the world famous pashmina shawls.
Very good. Okay. Let's take a quick recap what we have discussed today in the class. State whether the statements are true or false. The removal of fleece or hair from sheep's body is called shearing. Is it true or false?
Ma'am, it is true.
Very good. Next is, wool traps more heat than cotton. True or false?
Wool traps more heat than cotton. Yes, it's true.
Very good. Third one is, wool from sheep can only be removed after killing the animal.
No, ma'am, it is a false statement.
Very good. Mohair is obtained from the alpaca.
No, ma'am, it is also false.
Okay, very good. Next is, the process of straightening wool is called carding.
Yes, the process of straightening wool is called carding. It is true.
Very good. Okay, class, this is your homework. Write a short note on the process of obtaining woolen clothes from the sheared wool. Okay,
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 ma'am.
okay, class. That's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.